When I was a child, I always dreamed of having really long nails. I always viewed having long nails as such an elegant, princess like attribute to have. It also provided me much comfort whenever my mother would gently trace little images on my back when I would lay on her lap. It was something that I was so envious of, especially because the older women in my life all seemed to have this attribute with ease, while I struggled so desperately to attain it. And it was a struggle. I went through the process of creating my own types of nail polish, creating various concoctions that would promote nail strength and growth, and committing to practices that would help prevent my brittle nails from breaking. I remember taking these nasty supplement packets in order for me to attain this feature, as I realized that my hair and my nails were suffering. Over the course of a decade, plus a few years, I was able to finally achieve a semblance of what I imagined for myself as a child. They're not as brittle as they were before, and they definitely are capable of growing longer compared to what I had as a child. I think if I were to try it all over again, there would be three main things that would have changed immediately. The first thing is my nail care practices. There were, and still are, many tips and tricks to maintaining your nail care on the internet. All of these are widely available if you search up on Google. When I first searched up ways to maintain their sanctity, I came across some tips like wearing gloves while washing the dishes, trying to peel things with tweezers and not my nails, as your nails are not tools, and using the side of my index finger to open a soda can, and as well as many others. I still try to maintain some of these practices in my daily life, but I do believe that some of these would have been a great start to this journey. The second thing is regarding the process of grooming. I wish I had taken the time to appreciate the little that I did have and work towards its maintenance by doing little things like applying cuticle oil or Vaseline religiously, or moisturizing my hands more frequently, or even filing my nails so they looked cleaned and groomed, and other practices that I could do within the comfort of my home without having to spend extra. One thing I can give myself credit for is that I was very resourceful with the materials that I did have at my house. So I would find ways to create hand masks as well to try to take care of my hands. The most important thing, though, that I do wish I took more time and care into was my health. I was incredibly picky as a child, and I do believe that, along with my iron deficiency, this added to my brittle nails and my future frustration with having to deal with them. If I wasn't as picky, I would have allowed myself to eat more nourishing foods that would have aided in the strengthening of my nails so that I would have been a lot happier with their look. Especially into my high school years, I would have gone to bed at an appropriate time rather than staying up at 3 a.m. watching anime, as I was adding extra stress onto my body that my body did not need to endure. I don't know if any of you ladies have experienced any of these things yourselves, but if so, please feel free to share any and all methods or practices that you commit to so your hands and nails are taken care of. I would love to hear more about any of your processes to maintain your self-care. In this process to maintaining our femininity, our self-care is very important, but I do believe that at times we tend to put too much emphasis on the external and not enough on the internal. If you would like to hear more about the predatory nature of the self-care industry on femininity, then I would suggest checking out the video that pops up on the screen. If you made it to the end of this video, I greatly appreciate every single one of you, and I hope and pray we can all achieve a rested feminine lifestyle.